one of the most popular Latin balladeers of all time, as he is honored with the 2,474th star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Today, Hollywood honors Pepe Aguilar. And Pepe, let me tell you, you have one of the most enthusiastic crowds we have ever seen. Now, just a little trivia for you. Pepe's star is located next to that of his father, Antonio. And we gave Antonio his star back in the year 2000, so it's going to be great to have these stars together. Now, I know you know all of this, but for the sake of our audience, let me tell you a little bit about our honoree. Pepe has music in his blood because he was born during one of his father's tours in San Antonio, Texas. He was raised in Zacatecas, Mexico. And he began what would become a legendary career at the age of 3 when he made his musical debut at Madison Square Garden in New York. Now get this, global sales of his recordings have sold more than 12 million copies. He has been hailed by critics in North America since 2000 as a Latin music superstar. What do you think? You agree? He has earned 4 Grammys, 2 Latin Grammys, as well as 13 Premios Lo Nuestro. He was also honored with the Excellence Award for Career Achievement by Univision last February. And he has received many Billboard awards as well. Now, the level of success Pepe has achieved is shown in his 15 songs that have reached the top of the radio charts. And apart from his exceptional voice, he is hailed as the voice by many. He is also an accomplished producer, composer, and musician. His latest work is the album Más de un Camino, which means more than one way. Earlier this year, his tribute concept album Bicentenario won the Grammy for Best Regional Mexican or Tejano Album. Now, you'll be happy to know that Pepe will be performing for fans at the Gibson Amphitheater coming up next week on August the 4th and 5th. All right. Now, part of the criteria for being honored with a star is charitable involvement, and Pepe is proud to work with the Teletón para los Niños and the Padres Contra Cancer Organization. So, with that, please help me welcome to the stage our honoree, Pepe Aguilar. Now, before you get to hear from our honoree, we have some special guests who he has invited to say a few words. We are delighted to have our councilman for the 13th District who represents Hollywood, former president of the City Council. He is the leading man for the Renaissance of Hollywood. Please welcome the council member, Eric Garcetti.
Muy buenos días, ¿cómo están? How's everybody doing? I want to invite and introduce one other council member, my colleague, mi colega de Zacatecas también, José Huizar, el representante del distrito 14, the downtown. Este es un gran honor. This is a great honor. And one last thing. We wanted to wish a very special happy birthday to Laurent Gubler, the man who started this, who is here tonight. Please give him a round of applause and give him a happy birthday from all of us. He's 39 today. Antes de Hollywood, se hubiera nopalera. Before Hollywood, there was nopalera. Como Latinos, estamos aquí as Latinos, we have been here and we are here. This has always been an amazing part of the neighborhood when we look at the stars that have come through here. But I can't think of a star as big as Pepe Aguilar, who we celebrate here today. Tengo mucho orgullo como un latino, un mexicano, con mi colega de México, inmigrante de Zacatecas, José Huizar, a celebrar esta estrella. Tú eres una estrella en el mundo de músico, pero hoy eres una estrella aquí, in the Walk of Fame, el lugar más famoso del mundo. And every single day here, I said you are a star in the music world, but today you are a star on the Walk of Fame. And Antonio Villaraigosa, our mayor, could not be here. He's out of the country. But on behalf of the mayor, Antonio Villaraigosa, on behalf of Jose and myself, and Jose is going to say a few words, we want to present this. En la ciudad de Los Ángeles, tú eres un ángel en nuestra ciudad hoy. Felicidades. Damas y caballeros, José Huizar.
Sabemos que aquí estamos con un gran embajador de México que representa lo mejor de México. Un hombre de familia, un hombre que entiende nuestras raíces mexicanas y un hombre que trae las tradiciones de México con canciones tradicionales y también sus nuevas que van a existir por siempre. Yo también como un zacatecano, me da gran orgullo estar aquí con otro zacatecano, a darle una estrella en esta ciudad para que siga por siempre lo mismo como su papá, el don Antonio Aguilar. Pero sabemos que más de todo, quitando todo lo que ha tenido Pepe Aguilar, lo que ha tenido en su carrera artística, lo que ha tenido en todas las películas y discos que han vendido millones, lo más importante de todo es que Pepe Aguilar es alguien, un ser humano, que es una persona muy linda, que cree mucho en ayudar a otros y también asegurar que sigamos en este país con nuestras tradiciones. Pepe Aguilar, we love you. Above all, you have achieved so much, and like once you said, everything you do is eterno comenzar. Everything you do is about beginning, like you've started every project and career is like an eternal beginning. And that keeps his thirst to be the best he can be. We will see a whole lot more from him, and we continue to see much more success. He has his beautiful children here who have beautiful voices and beautiful artists on their own. And I cannot finish this without recognizing his beautiful wife, Annalise, and Flor Silvestre, his mother, who has done so much as well. Like all Zacatecanos, es humilde, es trabajador. ¡Que viva Zacatecas! ¡Que viva México! ¡Que viva Taboya!
Thank you, council members Garcetti and Huizar. We'll get a quick photo here and then move on with the program. All right. Let me acknowledge the chairman of the board of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Chris Barton, and his wife here today. And also the chair of our Walk of Fame committee, David Green. Now, during the course of his career, our next speaker has become a leading figure in the music and recording industry, working with music makers, corporate executives, political figures, and worldwide brands. He has served as the president of the Recording Academy, the National Academy of Recording Arts and Sciences, since December of 2002, and was named president and CEO in September of 2007. Please welcome Neil Portnow.
Buenos dias, thank you. Here's what we know about the incomparable Pepe Aguilar. He's released over 25 albums over the course of 4 decades. He's sold more than 12 million records worldwide. He's been hailed by critics as a Latin music superstar and by many radio DJs as the voice long before there was a TV show called The Voice. At least 15 of his songs have reached the top of the Billboard charts. He was the first singer of Mexican descent to perform at the legendary Hollywood Bowl, and he was the first Latino to sing at the newly renamed Dolby Theater right down the street here in Hollywood. He's a 4-time Grammy winner. He's a 2-time Latin Grammy recipient. And it all started when he made his singing debut at the age of 3 years old. Imagine beginning at 3 years old at the world's greatest arena, Madison Square Garden. So the only thing we don't know about him is just how much more he has yet to achieve, as if he hasn't accomplished enough already. And you know what, Pepe? We can't wait to find out what that's going to be. A little more than a decade ago, Pepe released a record that was a tribute to the most important figures in Mexican music, paying homage to stars such as Pedro Infante, Javier Solis, Vicente Fernandez, and of course his own father, Antonio Aguilar. And even with all of that, today he is one of the most important artists in the genre. He's a trailblazer for modernizing the mariachi sound with contemporary pop music while preserving its original structure and essence. And he opened the door for dozens of other singers in the genre because ranchera music is today played on radio stations, even dominating in many markets. And in addition to being an extraordinary performer, Pepe is a successful songwriter, producer, composer, who's worked with many, many renowned figures in Latin music, and he's written songs for major events and television shows. Now, though he spent much of his life on stage or in front of the cameras, he couldn't be more down to earth. He's the nicest guy you ever want to meet. His humility, his reverence, his passion and pride are reflected in everything that he does, and his proud Mexican heritage infuses his work. An artist and a businessman, he's a visionary with diverse interests, just as likely to be found dressed as a cowboy as in an elegant designer suit like today, right? I mentioned that Pepe is a 4-time Grammy winner and a 2-time Latin Grammy winner, so he's been duly recognized with music's highest honors for his consistently beautiful work. To now be acknowledged for his outstanding achievements with an iconic star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame shows just how much his artistry has touched the whole world at large. And I know our good friend and colleague Gabriel Alvaroa, who's the president and CEO of our Latin Recording Academy, would echo these sentiments, and he regrets that he couldn't be here today to be with us. You know, almost 5 years ago, on the occasion of our 50th celebration, the Recording Academy had the distinct honor of being the first music organization and one of only a few arts institutions honored with an award of excellence by the Hollywood Historic Trust, with a star of our own right down the block here. We feel privileged to be acknowledged in such an iconic way, and even more so, you know what, we love when members of our Grammy and Latin Grammy family are recognized for their worthy accomplishments. Music's an indelible part of our culture, and to be forever cemented on this famous boulevard is an important reminder to everyone that walks by just how powerful music is and the impact it has on our lives and the whole world. Pepe, my friend, I'm proud to be here to help you celebrate this most deserving honor. My heartfelt congratulations. Enjoy this beautiful day in this honor, and gracias to everybody.
Thank you, Neil. Our next speaker is known as a film icon and headliner with her late husband, Antonio Aguilar. She is one special lady, the mother of Pepe Aguilar, Flor Silvestre. And she'll be speaking from over here.
Qué lindo estar compartiendo contigo. Ya me voy a morir más feliz todavía de que recibas esta estrella que te da tu gente, toda tu gente. Esto es precioso para mí. Es un honor que recibo. Bendito sea Dios.
Thank you so much. And now it's time to hear from our honoree, but before you hear from Pepe, let me say that in memory of our late honorary mayor, Johnny Grant, we hereby declare this Pepe Aguilar Day in Hollywood.
Pues, let me say a few words in English. Thank you very much to everybody that made this possible. The Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for the organization of the Stars of the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Thank you to all the speakers, the councilmen, of course my mother, Neil, and everybody here present. It's a great honor. It's a great honor to have you here. Thank you so much. And now, since you all know that I'm an English-speaking charro from Tayagua, Zacatecas, since I'm a charro, it's time for me now to speak Spanish. Me siento verdaderamente honrado de estar en esta ocasión tan hermosa para mí, para mi familia, pero sobre todo para la música que interpreto, porque yo solamente soy un portavoz de un concepto, un portavoz de una tradición maravillosa que espero dure muchos siglos más. Esta es la ciudad de los sueños, esta es la avenida de los sueños. Y muchos de estos, muchas gracias. Y muchos de estos sueños han sido inspirados por los nombres de tantos artistas que están plasmados ya para siempre en sus estrellas. Estas mismas estrellas inspiraron alguna vez a un hombre que llegó de Zacatecas y antes de tener su hermoso nombre en una de estas estrellas, tenía su cuerpo como un indocumentado más, durmiendo en las calles de Hollywood Boulevard. Esto creo que se los digo con más orgullo que nada, porque sí se puede, queridos paisanos. Sí se puede, y un hombre como yo, un hombre de familia, trabajador, que empezó también desde lo más abajo que se puede, aunque ustedes no lo crean, en esta carrera maravillosa, sí puede llegar a develar una de estas estrellas con trabajo, con dedicación, con muchísima entrega, pero sobre todo, en el caso de un cantante, con cómplices como ustedes. Sinceramente, esta estrella, más que para mí, es para la música de México y para quien sigue todavía emocionándose con sus notas. Muchas gracias. Gracias a todos. Es muy temprano, si no les invitaría un tequila. Y con esto último yo me despido agradeciendo a todo el mundo, a todos los medios, a toda la gente, a Live Nation que nos prestó aquí su acera y a todo el mundo que está este día por aquí. Yo solamente les quiero decir que jamás pensé y llegué a imaginarme que me fuera a dar tanto gusto el saber que mi nombre será pisoteado por los siglos de los siglos. Muchas gracias.
Shall we unveil the star? Let's do it.